Will the new look Notre Dame offense be able to handle one of the more talented defenses in college football Saturday night, Kyle Field against the Texas A&M Aggies? When you take a look at the Texas A&M defense, there are strengths, there are areas of concern, and there are places that I think Notre Dame has the opportunity to have a huge advantage this Saturday night as they try to get off the season on a strong note against an SEC foe. The strengths of this Aggie team, not only defensively, but just in general, are on the defensive line. You could start with Nick Scourton, who is a transfer from Purdue, who recorded 10 sacks, 15 tackles for loss last season, one of the more dynamic and dominant defensive linemen in all of college football. But you can also go over to Shamar Turner, who was already on the team for Texas A&M and has been a stalwart on their defense the last couple years. He's going to be moving inside this year, not to be outdone by a player that Aggie fans have been super excited about this entire offseason, and that has been Shamar Stewart, former 5-star, now entering his third year on campus, listed at 6'6", 290 pounds, playing a strong side defensive end role. Aggie fans are not only excited about the steps that Stewart has taken, just being a more consistent player day in and day out, but also the versatility that he brings. Not only can he play on the edge, despite being a much larger player, not only is he twitched up, not only is he powerful, but he has also been playing a little bit inside for the Aggies, and you can expect if Notre Dame gets into some third and long opportunities, unfortunately, on the offensive side of the ball, that Shamar Stewart might kick inside a little bit, reduce down, and be able to create some mayhem for Notre Dame in the backfield. Also, David Hicks, former 5-star recruit, Rodis Johnson, who transferred over from Wisconsin. Notre Dame is going to be facing one of the deepest defensive lines in the entire country, Texas A&M. And with Mike Elko now as the head coach and great defensive mind, you have to think that he's going to get a lot out of what was underdeveloped talent at Texas A&M. On the second level, there are some things to love if you are Texas A&M. There are some things to be maybe just a little bit cognizant of, a little bit more reserved and pessimistic about. But the one player that you know that you feel great about is Torian York, sophomore, freshman All-American this past year, listed 6 foot, 235 pounds. There are some people in Aggie land that are comparing him to former A&M standout Dat Wynn, who played with the Dallas Cowboys in the NFL for a long time. Anytime that you are compared to Dat Wynn in Texas A&M country, that is a very good thing. Torian York not only is the main communicator on the defense, the green dot, if you will, he is also explosive. He can blitz. He can cover. He can do a little bit of everything for that Aggie defense. Notre Dame is going to have to be very smart, pick their spots, maybe a little bit of misdirection. They cannot let a player like Torian York run free on the second level because that is going to be a long day. The one spot that I think Notre Dame has the cleanest projection as far as being able to win is their new look wide receiver room that includes former Florida national transfer Chris Mitchell, former Clemson transfer Bo Collins, Jaden Greathouse in year 2 for Notre Dame, Jordan Faison in year 2 for Notre Dame. They're going to be facing off against a Texas A&M secondary that has talent, but has not lived up to the talent. You expect Tyreek Chappell at one corner to be a solid player for them. Bryce Anderson has talent. Younger guys like Des Ricks have talent, but none of those players, at least to the highest of level, have proven to be difference makers on the third level. So while there is a clear battle and clear advantage that Texas A&M has on the first level, Notre Dame has a chance to take advantage of the second level to a degree, but they must, the biggest must of the game is Notre Dame must be able to create a lot of explosive plays in the passing game with their wide receivers, tight end Mitchell Evans, Jeremiah Love out of the backfield, against a underwhelming Texas A&M secondary.